Hello and welcome to another video on the Rugby channel. My name is Andrew and I will be narrating today's video for you. Of course, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, click that notification button to be notified when we upload, like the video as well to help show your support, and make sure you comment as well. You can follow me on Instagram as well if you're interested, and yeah, without further ado, let's get into today's video. Hello, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be discussing the possibility of a Rugby Club World Cup. Now, obviously this tournament doesn't actually exist, but it does exist in the footballing world, known as the FIFA Club World Cup. It would be played usually around the 4-year gap between each tournament, and contains one of the best teams from each division of, say, the English League, the Pro 14, and so on. So let's take a look into it. What teams would we actually have in this Club World Cup? Well, I went and recorded the data from the 2017/18 leagues, and obviously these were the champions from those leagues. So we have the Premiership Rugby, which was Exeter, the top 14 was Montpellier, the Pro 14 was Leinster, the Georgian division was Lokomotiv Tbilisi, and then we have Super Rugby, which was Crusaders. Major Rugby League then in America was Seattle Seawolves, and then the Japanese top league was Suntory Sungoliath. So then these teams will obviously be battling out to see who would be the best club in the world. And overall it would be quite an interesting competition because they don't usually play any of these teams besides obviously the Europe one. So if we move on then, obviously the teams would have to be put into two groups, Pool A and B, because the Crusaders and stuff, they're all down the other end of the world, and then obviously the European teams will be put together to save money on travelling and stuff. And of course as well you have the outcome of the Super Rugby teams. Obviously they have to travel anyway when they play other teams, so yeah, that's why they're put into an individual group. So then if we merge all these together, we have Pool A, which is Exeter, Leinster, Montpellier and Lokomotiv Tbilisi, and then we have Pool B, which is Crusaders, Suntory Sungoliath and Seattle Seawolves. Now it'd be very interesting to see what the outcome of this would be. I mean, Pool A, a lot of them are professional teams besides the Georgian one. I think they are semi-pro, I believe. But yeah, it would be very interesting the outcome. Pool B then, all of them actually being professional teams as well. So this is what I think would happen. Pool A, I think Leinster will win the pool, with Exeter coming second, Montpellier finishing third, and Lokomotiv Tbilisi unfortunately finishing bottom. And then Pool B, I don't actually think that would change from the order that I put it in originally anyway, which is Crusaders and then the rest of the teams below. So it would be top two to get out of the groups. So that's Leinster, Exeter, Crusaders, and then the Japanese team. So then merging that then into the semi-finals would be Exeter versus Crusaders, because Exeter finished second and Crusaders finished top of their group, so they'd play the second of the other one. And Leinster playing Suntory Sungoliath because Leinster finished top and Suntory Sungoliath finished second. So who do I think would actually win these games? With Exeter versus Crusaders, I would probably say Crusaders would win. I could just see the Southern Hemisphere dominance with the skill and the fast technical play taking over club level, and the Crusaders, I think that would be quite an easy win for them. And Leinster versus Suntory Sungoliath, obviously the Japanese team has a hell of a lot of money invested into it with their sponsors and everything, but unfortunately that money doesn't always buy you everything, and I have a feeling Leinster would probably win this. Probably a very fast open game, but Leinster will probably finish with about 10-point win anyway. So then that would put us into a final then with Crusaders versus Leinster. This would be an amazing game to go and watch. I mean, imagine the rugby played, the amount of tries scored and everything. It would just be amazing, I think. And as well, of course, you'd have the neutral ground, so that could be anywhere in the world. I mean, you could have somewhere in Brazil or somewhere in China or something, just to make it really cool. It would be a huge, huge game. So yeah, the outcome of this, I think Crusaders will probably win it, again with the Southern Hemisphere skill, and obviously they have a lot of good players in their team. I mean, Leinster I know have good players in their team as well, but the Crusaders have a lot of New Zealand players as well as Southern Hemisphere players as well. So just like the previous game with Exeter, I think Crusaders would win it by about 10 points, probably down to skill and just technical play yet again, then crowning them the Rugby Club World Cup champions. Now I know a lot of you are probably thinking like it's weird because like, you would have Saracens or Toulon or those teams in this Club World Cup. Well, originally you would, but I feel the only way you'd be able to do this is if you had the winners of their respective leagues. And obviously none of those teams actually won those leagues last season, so that's the outcome. I mean, on the day, if Saracens or Toulon were to actually qualify for this, then I would say they would probably win it quite easily. For this time round, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for your Rugby Club World Cup champions of 2019, the Crusaders. I mean, it would be an amazing tournament to go and watch, but the thing is, well, you got to take into account, do all the clubs have enough followers in order to fly around the world and go and watch them? It's a big debate. Let me know in the comments, do you think your club would actually manage to fill stadiums with your fans, and would you follow them yourself? And yeah, who would you think would win the Club World Cup as well? Let me know. It's really interesting hearing your opinions. And yeah, this is quite an interesting video to make. And then on your kit, then you could have like what they have similar to football. You have a special logo, like say a 2019 rugby ball, and you have it printed on your kit then to say that you were the Club World Cup champions. It would make it so much more interesting, and then it would make your club the best club in the world for rugby for another 4 years or whatever. So yeah, that's basically the end of today's video. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed today's video. A lot of effort went into this, making all the art for all of you to see. So as I said before, comment, let me know what you thought about this video, and if you have any opinions you want to cast, I always reply to your comments. I love hearing from you all, so yeah, let me know in the comments. As well, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, or if you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead. It helps the channel grow, and we've been gaining quite a few subscribers lately as well. And if you wanted a hell of a lot more videos of this, if we reached the 1,000 subscriber mark, it would mean the world to me, and I would be able to make so many more videos, like probably one every 2 days or something for you guys. So if you try and help me reach that goal, then there'd be so much more benefit for you. But as of right now, let's aim to get 100 subs or something like that, and yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do it. Another thing as well, just before I go, I have got another channel, which is my main channel. I do loads of exploring videos. If you guys want to go and check that out, I'd really appreciate it. I'd love to hear all your opinions as well on that channel. You get to see what I actually look like as well. I go out and I go and see all these really cool places, like abandoned buildings and derelict mansions and all this sort of stuff. So go ahead and check that out. The link will be in the description below, and obviously there's a picture here as well. And yeah, I've been Andrew. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in another video. Peace out.